I'm live. Okay. Hi, my name is Maggie, and right now I look like I'm a mess. I spent the day really deep vacuuming and cleaning because I've been working on this table for over a week, and this is probably going to be my final pour on this piece. Right now I'm trying to get it level. First, I'll just show you the table if you haven't seen any of my other videos. This table is made out of wood. It's framed out along the edge, so it's about 1 3/4 inches. And I hollowed out the center in 3 spaces and filled it with quartz and resin. Now, right now, I am streaming from some kind of, I don't know, I don't have enough followers to go live. I'm experimenting, and for some reason, in the middle of the screen, there's like a black. I know about it. I see it. I don't know how to get rid of it, and I'm sorry. So, you can probably see my face through here. I can see the light. I can see beautiful prisms. There's Herkimer diamond, quartz, tons of copper, shungite, black rock from Russia. And there's BBs and shavings of copper. And then here, it's about 1 inch of Herkimer quartz, a little bit of shungite, some copper. It's really, I'm very happy with it. Today I did another layer of some lines to give it some detail. All my gold, everything's done, so I really just want to get it nice and flat. If there were any dimples or little things sticking out, I hit it with a, lightly sanded it by hand. But then I drilled some holes and I put some extra BBs in, because a lot of the copper is underneath, and I want it to be an Orgone, and I will be testing it with ice. It's my first time, so hopefully it's a good Orgone. I've put some words in here, some words like love, success, good health, peace. And the way I did it, was I wrote on the back of some of the pieces of gold foil. I really want to put good in this. So that drawer was open, it was bothering me. So let's make sure it's level. On this side. It's crazy. Okay. It's nice. Okay, I'm gonna put this back where it goes. Right now I'm going to mix some resin. My nose is like itchy. I don't think my goal is to be a live channel, but I just want to get used to this. I'm not used to making content at all, or being on camera. So this is an easy way to just record what I'm doing, because I always want to go back and edit, and this way I'm just doing things. But I do, and I have to, because this was such a detailed and involved project. I have a lot of video to edit, and I would like to document and share with everybody how I did this. Okay. Here's my scale. Now the velocity on the epoxy in this brand is very, I'm using the epoxy resin stores. The resin store's epoxy. and their epoxy is very thick and like has a different like weightless, very thick but weightless kind of slime effect. So I like to weigh this brand so I know I'm getting the right amount of each. I have a respirator, but just for the sake of being able to talk while I'm on here, these are working, so. I know a lot of people don't wear a mask, and quite honestly, I've never had a problem with resin. I never used to wear a mask, but I wear one now. Hair. This says 100% non-toxic on the bottle. Low VOC. All right, I'm gonna take this off because I'm gonna take this off. This is a really big room I'm in, huge area, and trust me, it's an old house. There's air. All right. I feel fine using it without this. When I heat it, I do wear a mask, so I will, it's a smell. I don't know. Yeah, all right. Doing now. Alexa, set the timer for 4 minutes.
4 minutes, starting now.
Okay, right now I'm mixing on top of a silicone dish. I'm like out of gloves. I went through a box of gloves this week too. So I have like my last few pairs. I'm being really cheap. I'm using this set that you get with like your kit. You know, like the kits, the mold kit. Super cheap. Because I gotta come in and rub the bottom a couple times, so I'm gonna have to get up in the middle of the night. My husband goes to work early, so I'll get up with him. Well, that looks great. Right there. So right now I'm mixing it, and then I have another clean container that I cleaned out with alcohol before. And I see a freaking piece of dust in there. This is crazy. Okay. Putting my cheap gloves back on. I'm already sticking to things. My things are sticking to things for some reason. While I'm here, I might as well talk a little. In our small business, we make furniture. A lot of it, I restore a lot of furniture. Restored thousands of pieces. Maybe. Not thousands. I probably restored about 1,000 things. Some of it includes upholstery, as you could see. Some of it includes being creative. A lot of it includes being creative. So I do a lot of different mediums. This stick is, I meant to go to the dollar store and I didn't today. It's been snowing. And we had power outages today and I was trying to learn how to go live. I didn't know I couldn't go live. And I needed this streaming thing. I have to try a different one because I don't like this black square in the middle of the screen. It's kind of crazy. So I moved, my family and I, not just I, we moved here in November. And it's been, I love it. It's beautiful, but we had like a bumpy road to get here. Now we're here, and it's been like it's been a mission. It's been a journey. When we were in the process of just actually in the last house, Alexa, stop. I kept saying like, oh, I wish, you know, my husband would be like, why don't you do videos? Why don't we, you know, record this? And at the time, Etsy didn't have, like, they weren't pushing content like they are now. You could post videos on there now. It's cool. So that is the one thing that really motivated me to turn on the camera and start making videos recently. But when we were renting, I just kind of felt like it's not my house. And the way that house was, it was an old house. It just wasn't mine. It didn't reflect me. It had potential, but I didn't have, you know, it's not my house. Why am I going to spend money? And my goal was to get my own house and make videos, painting stuff and putting holes in the walls and doing homeowner stuff. You know? The last 10 years I've been making things for everybody else's house. And it kind of hurt. It does. It kind of hurt. Like, I was like the shoemaker without shoes, so now I have a house. I'm still making people their stuff. That's how I get my stuff. Supports my stuff habit. Yeah, I make stuff. So I make mushroom stools so I could go out and buy mushrooms from my house. No, I am completely grateful. Completely. Etsy changed my life. My whole life I wanted to be an artist and, you know, college. I went for graphic arts a little in the early 2000s, late 90s, so I'm very old. You don't really have to mix this resin that long. It says up to 3 minutes, but this is a bigger batch. Just want to make sure it's all mixed, because the one is so different from the other. It almost feels like when you put it together, like oil and water with this brand. The hardener is so much like, it has such a different viscosity than the epoxy. I know. I don't mix by the directions, I kind of just do this. Because I want everything out of this. I'm so tempted to get my silicone scraper from my kitchen right now. That's how this one wound up down here. Doesn't matter. I lose so much that it doesn't really, whatever. Alright, ready? This is the big part. Let's get the camera closer. They're not here to see me. Got a little card here. Yeah, so this is like my shipping cart. Alright, that's a good place. We'll bring you to the other side of the room. Oh, that's awesome. Let's move the chair. Workplace. Okay, over there, that corner, that's where I do photography. Check this out. I love it. We did the floor there, but eventually I would like to get my ceiling done. Well, not the whole ceiling. I just want to close off where the fiberglass is. I actually love this wood. This is, the ceiling here is, oh my god, my resin's gonna seize, but the ceiling here is locally sourced wood. It was milled locally, and some of the pieces have bark. Really pretty. I like it. And yeah, I can do videography over there and whatever, photography. But I don't want the resin to go on there, so this is my messy area. And the reason why the table's like this, because the floor is not level, and that was the best way to do it. And I just want to get the chair out of the way. And that square stinks. I'm so sorry about the square. Maybe we could get it so it's not on my pour. Cool. That works. All right, let's do this. Again, I'm very sorry about the black square. I'm using a free version. I'm not sure if it's because of the free version. I've never seen anybody with a square on their screen. So that's why I'm like, should I even bother paying for this? Yeah, it's, sorry. I'm gonna try another brand, another app. There's gotta be something else. Or 1,000 people could just find me and be like, oh my god, I love the way you just poured clear resin on there, so, and follow me. And then tomorrow I could just go stream. No. I'm just joking. Yeah, I would need 1,000 followers. I have like 19, so not gonna happen. Not this week. Hey, that's negative thinking. I shouldn't be doing that around the Orgone. It could happen, you never know. Be fun. To go from talking to myself to 1,000 people in like 2 seconds, that'd be kind of That'd be cool, actually. Weird. I'm probably gonna need to pour more. And I'm not gonna tent it. And the reason why I'm wearing these clothes is because it ruins all my clothes, so these are the already ruined ones, so there you go. And I'm probably gonna have to pour more. No, it's not good. Wow, 24 ounces is not enough. Great, alright. I thought I did 20 last night. No, I'm not. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
Alright, I'm gonna stop talking to myself. When you mix, make sure you're really mixing the bottom. So important. Especially because, like I said, it's different, like, they're very different liquids. The hardener from the resin. I use another brand for wood, the glaze coat. It's different. I mean, they feel different. You do, like, you're probably better off weighing them, but I could, like, that brand, I could eyeball it, and it always comes out hard. This stuff, you weigh it, because you might have, well, if you're doing something big like this, you could literally have a whole entire sticky batch. It's horrible. I don't even know if there's a way to fix that. I could put hardener, maybe some ethyl alcohol, I don't know. I'm making bubbles. Usually doesn't matter. Still want to breathe these stupid things in. Wow. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alright, so I'm throwing 40 ounces on here right now. I can't, oh, the colors just come to life. And this one has such a, I don't know, the colors are just on point. There's like greens and champagnes and pinks, coppers, gold, lots of gold. Gosh, even the black shungite, it gives off like a blue, because I put this like, I don't know, it's a Martha Stewart color. It's a gray, but it gives off like an, I used Martha Stewart paint in the middle. There's like a gray tone, but it has like this undertone of a robin's egg. I gotta move this, alright. I almost think I could have mixed more. This is crazy. No, it's all dripping. There's a lot. I think I got most of it on this side. So I'm gonna just start moving it around. Yeah, there's a lot in one area. See, it's like all over here. So let's get it all rubbed on the sides, because once it gets going like kind of equally in all areas. I don't think I just explained that right. Once you get it all smooth along the edges, it just starts to want to move there. These are the worst gloves I've ever put on my hands. For sure. Great. I need to move all that cardboard. Stupidest idea I've ever had. These gloves are the worst. The worst gloves. Yeah, I'm picking it up and like not putting it back with these gloves too. That's not good. So weird. There's like so much depth that you can't even tell sometimes if you're looking at like where the resin didn't go, or is that really like the depth? See right there. Oh no! That's horrible. And it's starting to just go really quick. That was how I had it level. Oh, this is horrible. Did this just happen? Live stream too? Wow, what the heck just happened here? Haha. Oh my goodness. It does not feel level. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Level. Right. That's it for those gloves. That was embarrassing, no? Alright. There was a little spot. Oh, I hope it wasn't put off too much when it moved like that. I see a lot of it dripping down that way. I almost want to scoop it up, bring it over this side. Let me see. No, it's not. It's not that much. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I do another coat. Oh, that's weird. Excuse me. Well, that's so weird. What a line faded. I've never seen that before. Yeah, that's a lot. I can't believe how much is falling off on this side. All right. All right. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna heat it up. It's all falling off. I think I got it all out. Honestly, I could probably make a pendant out of what I could scrape out of there. I might try. It's really late. Okay. What a mess. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess. Earlier when I cleaned up, I moved my extension cord, so I gotta go get that. now I'm gonna turn on the heat gun, so. That's so funny, I'm talking to myself. It's okay. I only have 18 subscribers, so, and a big black box in front of my face. You're here for the art and the process. It's getting hot. So there's nothing sticking out. Finally. I had a lot of little things sticking out all week. Because I have a lot of stuff in here. And I even put extra BBs, but what I did was I drilled little holes and I pushed them in. So I added more BBs, more copper. They look amazing. If you do resin and like something really it's hard to explain. You pour all this stuff. This table I actually had a plan. And I knew where I wanted all my things to be. My rocks to be here, my colors to be here. But even with my plan, the way this works, it's just fluid and it goes where it wants. And you find yourself just staring at it because it's like, wow, look at how the gold interacted with this white here, how it laces and how it makes cells. It's just so interesting how everything reacts to each other. This isn't so much about me moving the resin around right now, although I do want it to go off the edges. It's really about getting all these bubbles out and getting it soft so it can be fluid and flow off the edges. And then a couple of times tonight and in the morning, I'll be getting up with those little rubber finger gloves, and I just have to keep rubbing along the bottom. And I think that is the best way to get resin on a tabletop, or let it go under. So you don't want all those little dots or those little drip marks. I don't think that looks nice or natural. But you don't want to sand it. I used to sand it. Excuse me. I actually am going to put a mask on. I used to sand it underneath. And what happens is you could literally break your table around your edge. Like, not break it, but it's going to pull it off the edge. So when you have it under and you keep like smoothing it out, it makes a seal. It wraps around whatever you're pouring your resin on, and that you don't want to sand underneath. Just don't do that. I don't even know why I turned that off. I want a mask. Yeah, put on a mask. Now, quick. So, yeah, I could smell it. I know it says it's non-toxic, low, VOC, whatever. I still don't care. I could smell something, so. And yes, it is very, there's a lot of air down here. We paint in our garage. There's a door there to the garage and the wood shop. We need to put in an exhaust fan in there. Definitely, just for the sanding in the winter. Now I can open it, and it's so nice to work with the sunlight coming in. It's so cool. And in the winter, it was heated. We started this in a rental that had a garage. It was great. It was such a blessing. But it wasn't attached. And it definitely wasn't heated or insulated. There was some areas they could just see out cracks. You could see the light outside. You don't want to heat this too much because you could burn it and it will leave like a matte mark. It doesn't look good. But I'm just trying to, the heat's not all the way up and I don't have it blowing hard. But I could see in the light that there's little bubbles. And I had a lot of bubbles going the way I was mixing it. And oh my god, there's a piece of fuzz in there. I see it. Oh, gosh. Something. Where are you? Oh, there it is. What are you? What are you? I hope you're gone. That's the only thing that would be wrong with this table, because right now it looks like freaking perfect. Just right there. It's still in there. But seriously, if that's the only thing I wake up and see wrong with it, I'll be fine with that. Alright, there's really nothing, I can't see it. Oh my god. Wow, it's really flat. Wow. I don't want to overwork it. Okay. Oh my god, is that resin over here too? don't get on my stuff, my floor, my desk. All right. It's almost time to go to sleep. No more dust. I don't want to make any dust. So how do we turn this around? Is that even possible? Yes. Sorry. So. Or something. Now, and see the black lines? I routed out like a river. There's a gold river. There's a copper river. Another copper river. And a hollowed out quartz area. So all of those things are inlaid into the wood. See under here? It's framed out underneath. So it's not just, resin with a bunch of, a piece of plywood with a bunch of resin, just poured on top. Does that look like a hole there? Look at that. That's weird. Is the resin in there? I mean, there's tons going on it. Look at how much. Look at that. So the sides actually look textured, but they're not. That's why it keeps faking me out. I'm looking at it like, here, like it looks bumpy there. Let me make sure it isn't bumpy. It's all consistent and all smooth. And the resin has like soaked into all the, see that looks like a hole there too. Nope, it's not. It just looks like it. There's so many layers. Layers and layers and layers upon layers. Okay, well, I'm breathing on it and I don't want to do anything to disturb the smooth glass-like finish, especially because I'm not tinting it. But I went to great lengths to really get this room, believe it or not, dust-free, even like with the attachment up on it, everything I could. And I've had pretty good luck doing this, so if there's anything wrong, I will pour it again. Hopefully not. Have a great night. It was wonderful streaming alone. If you'd like to follow me, I'm on Instagram, and my husband's on Instagram. We are VintageCore Restore. We're also on Instagram as VintageCore Restore and Pixiebrook, because we make mushrooms, and you can visit our Etsy shops, VintageCore Restore, and our other Etsy shop where we make mushroom stools, Pixiebrook. And I'm very tired, and I don't know where to put this down. So good night. Thank you.